news stories from around the world to stay informed. Lock your radio dial on AM 1300 KGLO.
Your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO. KGLOAM.com, of course, is where you can find award-winning local news, weather, and sports. And joining us in studio at this hour is Mr. Joe Malone with the United Way of North Central Iowa. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, Bob.
How are you?
I'm doing good. It's kind of a muggy, crisp morning. If you can have both
Muggy,
things.
crisp.
Yeah, both things at the same time.
You can't have that in May.
Yeah. Well,
can you?
It's the way it feels. But no, it's good. Things are going good.
Good.
So thanks for having me in.
Well, what are we going to talk about today?
I want to talk about Women United, which is an offshoot of United Way of North Central Iowa.
Okay.
And there is a new initiative going on, teacher survival kits. And you might say, well, Joe, the school year is over in like 2.5 weeks.
Right.
Well, we're thinking about next year. We're thinking about teachers going back to school. And we're asking people if you have the means and the want and the will to help us put together teacher survival kits. And what that is items to help teachers throughout their day, Tylenol, Advil. Let's just start right there. That sort of stuff.
Cure those headaches.
Yes. Yeah. Snacks for the teachers, Post-it notes, dry erase markers, Tide sticks, Band-Aids. These are things that a lot of times teachers, some of that, like the Advil, that's for them.
Yeah.
But like the Band-Aids and all that sort of stuff is for the kids.
People don't think of Tide sticks as being a classroom necessity, but it is.
Depending on the grade level. And if you're on lunch duty or not. So, but these are things that teachers often will be buying with their money and using on our kids, to help out our kids. And so what we're asking you to do is stop out any one of our local establishments, local stores. And if you can pick up everything on the list, pick up a couple of things on the list, maybe bulk bought Band-Aids and you're like, I have too many Band-Aids at home. You can donate those. And we got a couple of drop-off locations, one being United Way of North Central Iowa, South Pierce, just south of Walgreens, right above the Iowa Specialty Hospital is where you'll find us. And then Thrivent Financial, which is on South Monroe, so kind of right down by where Pizza Ranch is, and like 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, available for drop-off locations. And then we've also, all this info too is at kgloam.com. You can just click right on the front page there. If you'd rather just donate some money, say, hey, I got $10, go buy your own Band-Aids. You can do that as well. So we've got a link to be able to do that.
Because sometimes just giving money, that way the thing that's needed the most,
then you can go
bought.
Get that.
Yeah. So.
And we had at the Women United event last month, we had people bring in some donations. So we've already got a good start, but our hope is to get every teacher, every classroom a teacher survival kit. So we're on our way, but we've got some ways to go. And we're asking for donations for basically the next 2 months or so, because in July, we are going to have a packing party, where we're going to take all of the supplies. And then Wednesday, July 15th at the Greater Mason City Chamber of Commerce, from 5:30 till 7 o'clock, we're going to get kind of an assembly line going. So if you feel like that's something that you would like to be part of, a great chance to just kind of connect with other people in the community and, maybe bring a friends group out to that. And we can put all of our love and joy into these teacher survival kits.
A good volunteer thing.
Yeah. So, and with that, we would like an RSVP for that, just so we know how much beverages and food and other things that we need to have, because we're not just going to be like show up and work. It's a time to get together. So
nice, very nice.
Yeah.
What is that through our website? You can link up to that too. Or
Yep. If you go to kgloam.com, you can do that, or United Way. NCI.org. We've also got that on our main page there as well for the teacher survival kit. So step 1, get supplies. Step 2 in July is let's pack them all together. And then it'll be about a month after that, school's back in session.
Yeah, and like you say, getting a plan now, because obviously, hopefully, a lot of supplies to to get to our good teachers of this community, of these communities.
Yeah. Yep. So. That's the plan, is to get as many of these into the hands of teachers as possible. Give them a good start for the year. Let them know that they're supported, because they dedicate so much of their life to teaching our kids. It's like, well, if you could take a half hour out of your day, or in the case of the packing party, an hour and a half out of your day, let's do something nice for the teachers.
What else should we talk about with the United Way?
I've been checking the registration forms. I have not seen the Connoisseur Media Rise and Shine Relay Team form come in yet, but that's okay. But no, we've got our 6th annual Rise and Shine Relay, which is a fun raiser happening at the Mason City High School Fieldhouse Thursday morning. Big fun, small trikes, big impact on the community. And what this is teams of adults riding child-sized tricycles through an obstacle course. And
easy word for you to say.
Yeah, well, sometimes
it can be an obstacle getting through the word obstacle. So,
but yeah, that gets going at 8:30 on Thursday morning. And if you want to come out and spectate, you're welcome to come out and cheer on these teams. We've got a lot of great local companies and organizations that have fielded a team, and we've got more than we did last year. So we're in the double digits of teams that are participating. Plus, we've got a couple of other side events. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag on that, but the competition level will be ramped up this year. Let's just put it that way.
It's too bad that I'll be sitting in this seat until 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I can come about afterwards. Championships.
Maybe I'll try to slip down.
Yeah. It should be about 10 o'clock or so. Do want to give a shout out to first off, Mason City High School for letting us host the event there. That's super awesome. We appreciate that. Want to thank Sukup for being a title sponsor of the Rise and Shine Relay. Serve Pro of Mason City. I want to thank Chick-fil-A in Mason City. Kevin's awesome. Thanks to Hy-Vee East, Pritchard's, Good Shepherd, and then Wayne's. Wayne's is so generous with their time. And this is like such a busy, I would not just say time of the year, but busy year for them because of everything going on with the bike park and everything else. But they're coming out to set up the obstacle course, and I just want them to know that they are appreciated. So
very nice.
Yeah. And more info on the 6th annual Rise and Shine Relay. If you want to, come on out and be a looky-loo, you can find that at unitedwaynci.org.
You beat me to my final question or my follow-up question. So.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I could read you like a book, Bob.
We kind of know each other from previous engagements, I guess. Decades of. Anything else you want to hit on before we let you go? No. I just encourage people to get out, get active, participate when they can. Be on the lookout for our shoe drive. We're going to have info on that coming out soon, as far as locations, dates, times, and ways that you can donate as well if you'd like to donate a pair of shoes. Have you ever been out to, here in Mason City, the community block party, Community Health? Yeah, I went at once. I'm just trying to think of when it was, but it was recently. Yeah, usually a couple of weeks before school starts. The look on the kids' faces when they are getting a brand new pair of shoes that are the right size, the right fit, that look cool, like that's worth it. Because when it's with shoes, I mean, kids grow out of clothes. Yeah, but shoes seem to always be a little extra words with the growing process. Yeah, and to be able to help out a brother and a sister and whatnot, and you talk about the kids and how they're just jacked, like, oh man, I got a new pair of Nikes or whatever the case may be. Seeing mom and dad be like, awesome, the kids they're like getting ready to go back to school, and they're going to be off starting on the right foot. So no puns intended. No. So, Mr. Malone, we appreciate you stopping in, and good luck with your event on the bikes on Thursday. Yeah. And if you come out, we can let you do a test run, Bob, afterwards. Yeah. I'll take that under advisement. Okay. Awesome. That's not necessarily a pleasant way to say no, but I'll take that under advisement. No, that's fine. And then maybe next year you can be like the pace car, The pace car? Yeah. The pace car. I think that would be a fun thing to do. They hired you for many reasons. I think I have ideas like that, didn't I? So, anyway, Joe Malone with the United Way of North Central Iowa. Give the website again.
Again, United Way NCI, that's for North Central Iowa, UnitedWayNCI.org. And you can get info on everything we've talked about. And then again, at KGLOAM.com, Teacher Survival Kit information is right there.
All right. Thank you very much. As we'll talk to you again very soon.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Bob.
All righty. Joe Malone with the United Way of Central Iowa here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO.
The North Iowa Water